What do I think the future of Vermont farming will be? Boy, this is $1 million question. I think people are eating less dairy. And being a dairy farmer, I'm sensitive to that.
The amount farmers are getting for milk, I mean, it costs a farmer $19 to make milk, and they're getting $14 for it.
So I think the complexity of what it takes to run a farm is very, very huge. Nobody's ever been able to take the risk out of farming.
Now we are up against required, so that's the RAP, required agricultural procedures, and some of them are pretty strict, which is good. Clean water is what we're all working towards, and when you have vast amounts of land and you're spreading manure, there's the possibility of runoff.
And in terms of the larger challenge for the state of Vermont in the food industry, biggest one is that we don't have a lot of people in Vermont.
But we're finding we have to go much further to maintain the same distribution that we have, and to keep the sales at the level that we need to keep them.
When I was growing up, I felt like farmers got a bad rap. I felt like it wasn't really respected as a career of choice. And I feel like that has changed. I think people realize that you have to be an intelligent and a driven person to run a successful farm. It can't be an optional last resort anymore. I mean, farmers are on the cutting edge of technology, and they've got to be really smart people.
We are a grocery store, but we're more than a grocery store, because the grocery store is the economic engine that allows us to do more for our community, to give more.
Community supported agriculture is an acronym. It's been fundamental to our farm, really. It's that connection with the people that are coming to see us. I mean, sometimes it gets to be tiresome, to be honest, in your backyard. But it's a really beautiful thing too, and it's really, I feel like, the way the world should work.
We've sold at the farmers market since we started making cheese, and you can't underestimate people in your community who are excited about your product.
Communities are typically real supportive. I do think that a lot of people in the communities don't understand what farmers are up against, farmers of any type, and could perhaps try and be a little more understanding of the forces that the farms are combating.
As we become fewer and fewer, we become scapegoated more and more.
What would be the most support would be to learn where the food how the food is grown, like what is going into it.
We should own our dairy farms. We should own the products that we make in Vermont, the maple syrup, and we should feel pride in it and appreciate the people that make it.
We definitely open our farm up to people, which also bring life with them to the farm, and it really makes it a vibrant place.
I think that ways that a community can help farms is by expressing pride in the products that the local farms are producing.